Welcome to Wellington, New Zealand, a city of steep streets, strong winds, and a very special railway. This is the Wellington Cable Car, one of the city's most famous landmarks. The Wellington Cable Car first opened in 1902 when the city was growing quickly. People needed an easier way to travel uphill from Lambton Quay to Kelburn. Walking was slow and tiring. The cable car changed daily life. Workers, students, and families could now travel faster and more comfortably. In 1979, the cable car was almost closed, but the people of Wellington spoke up and saved it. Today, the cable car is modern, safe, and still full of character. It offers beautiful views of the city, the harbor, and the Botanic Garden. More than transport, the Wellington Cable Car is a moving piece of history, still climbing, still connecting the city. The Wellington Botanical Garden is one of the oldest green spaces in Wellington. Its story began in the 1960s when land was set aside for plant research and public enjoyment as the young city expanded. Early gardeners experimented with native and exotic plants to see which would thrive in New Zealand's climate. Over time, the area grew into a carefully planned garden with winding paths, forests, and colorful flower beds. In the 20th century, the garden became a favorite place for locals to relax, learn, and connect with nature. Features such as the rose garden, tree collections, and the easy access from the Wellington Cable Car made it even more popular. Today, the Wellington Botanical Garden is both a peaceful escape and a living reminder of the city's natural and cultural history.
So we are in Zealandia now. You can get a free shuttle from the top cable car station. They'll bring you here if you want to see kiwis at night, because they are nocturnal. Then book your tour in advance, because all tours for tonight were fully booked. So we will not see any kiwis. We just managed to get on the day tour.
Can I speak now, Sarah? Hey, we've got a known kiwi burrow here. So the kiwi are all around us. So when we do the night tours, we see them. And what we do, if we know that's an active burrow, we'll put a little twig or a stick on the front of it. So if the birds going in and out, we'll knock it over. So that's been up for about 10 days. So that's not active at the moment.
Okay.
With the kiwi pair, they bond, but during the day they separate, and each of them will find their own little burrow. They won't necessarily use the same burrow every night.
Oh,
they think of this place as a big motel. So they sleep in wherever burrow they want. They get up and they call, and they come together and feed and do whatever kiwi do at night, and then separate and find a burrow.
So do they fight over burrows? Or?
I think the males would. The males
They
get
would,
pretty good,
yeah.
so I don't think the females do. The egg of the kiwi is humongous. It is huge. When the female kiwi is carrying the egg, when it's just before it's born, she can't eat. A lot of her organs have stopped working temporarily till the egg's born. And the kiwi is born with a little fat pouch on its tummy, so it's sustained when it's first born. Amazing. And the noses, another weird thing about New Zealand animals, so most birds have their noses near their eyes. The kiwi has nostrils at the end of its beak, so it's podding around smelling, sticking its nose to try and find grubbers and worms. And often it'll get blocked up and it'll snort to clear its nose. You hear a little snort. Yeah. Yeah, and the kiwi here have got a smell. A couple of nights we've been out there and we can smell them before we could see them. Unfortunately, the smell of all kiwi is like catnip to a dog. They smell it, they'll bolt to kill it. It's something about the kiwi scent. Tuatara, with Robin. So it's something about the scent that drives the dogs ballistic. So yeah, dogs and kiwi, not a good combination. So we've been trapping successfully, as Sarah will know, in Wellington. So I live in a suburb called Nio, which is probably about 6 or 7k away from here. And on the ridgeline, they've released kiwi. And they've been coming down into the suburb of Nio. They've been seeing people's security cameras. There's a mountain bike track that goes across the ridge. The mountain bikers are forever posting videos of kiwi on the track. That is amazing, because they've been trapping intensive. Everybody in my street has a... Do you have a trap in your garden?
Yeah.
Yep. Everybody in my street has a rat trap, because we want to.
And all of them are not mentioned.
So you'll probably never guess, but these red trees, they are fuchsias. And apparently the wood doesn't burn. Obviously in Europe we know them as small plants which grow in the garden. So as you can see, we're just walking on the boards. I think it's called the boardwalk. And yeah, it's very pretty here. When you think there was nothing here 25 years ago, then this is pretty amazing.
Takahe used to hang out. That was their feeding station. They were so smart that they recognised my black jacket with the orange and the hat. So when the guides turned up, they'd all run. The night guides, we feed them. So when we'd rock up at the gate, heads would come up, they'd see us, and they'd run to the gate because they know we're...
So this nature reserve was planted and started 25 years ago. And the trees are amazing, and they have lots of birds here now. Before it was just all disused land.
The European game bird, all extinct. Then they wanted another game bird in, so they brought this in. Unfortunately, it was eating our immature fish, Ika. It was eating the immature tuna, the eel, and the kora, the crayfish. So we trapped as many as we could. We introduced a natural poison, and we drained the lake, and all the perch went to the bottom. And then the seagulls found out.
Oh yeah, here we go.
They took care of it. They took care of it, yeah. It was good. It was good. So that little boat down there is electric. On the weekends you can walk around the valley, hop on the boat and get a ride back to the visitor centre.
Oh nice.
Yes, yeah, electric, all good.
Very nice.
At Zealandia in Wellington, visitors can see one of New Zealand's most extraordinary animals, the Tuatara. The Tuatara looks like a lizard, but it is actually much older, often called a living fossil. It has existed for over 200 million years, surviving since the time of the dinosaurs. Tuatara grow very slowly, can live for more than 100 years, and are most active at night. Zealandia provides a safe, predator-free environment where Tuatara can live and breed naturally. Seeing a Tuatara there is a rare chance to connect with New Zealand's ancient past and its unique wildlife.